Hey guys, it's Ashley, and sorry about the formatting of the video. I am most sure that it's gonna look like this and the sides are cut off because I'm using my phone to record today. I don't have my my recording camera, so I'm sorry if that bothers you, but it will be like that for a little while until I get my camera back. So I wanted to share with you guys really fast what I've been working on. I've been supposed to upload some videos and I haven't got around to it, and I don't even know if I'm going to. Like, if I don't do it within the reason I, make it, then it's almost like pointless. So I don't know if I'll get those up, but I will get this one up. Okay, so if you want the full details of what I'm about to share with you guys, please go over to my WordPress website. It's essentially eclecticliving.wordpress.com, and I'll leave it linked below in the description. But this is my monthly meal plan for June 14th through July 13th. And for this, right now, the one thing that I have completely completed as well as uploaded is the breakfast portion. Now, I've gotten the menus for lunch and dinner, but I'm not done with those yet as far as the budget breakdown and how much I'm going to spend. I am working on the list of what I need for those meals and such, as making like a grocery list for them. And then I'll have to go tweak it later. But so right now I just have breakfast completely finished. So this is a monthly meal plan. Let's see if it'll kind of tune in. That's just, examples of what we're going to be doing. Eggs, toast, yogurt one day, yogurt, strawberries, and granola another day, pancakes and blueberries. So I'm doing a lot of fruit-based meals and that sort of thing as sides in breakfast. And then I have that all fully done. You can copy, paste, whatever you wish. Just give me credit if you do use it and you want to repost. Make sure you have that credit in there for me, please. But it's all on there. You can tweak it how you like if there's things that you don't like. But it gives you a general mapping out of simple, quick things, especially for a family of 6, sometimes 8. So I actually had a plan. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay, so 2 years ago, like I was saying, I did a meal plan. And what I did was I can completely try to make up a month's worth of meals. Breakfast is super easy. I thought lunch would be too, but it wasn't as easy as I thought. I've done breakfast and dinner meal plans before. Now, I didn't have a lunch one just because my kids were in public school at the time. We homeschool now, so everything's different. But I mimicked the focus. There we go. I mimicked the breakfast and dinner plan, and I tweaked. So it was so much faster for me. So that's why I've put it up on my website. Go on there. Again, if you don't like what we do, you can tweak it, because there might be some on here, at least for the breakfast portion, that will give you a general idea and be a lot faster at meal planning yourself. Our dietary changes have been included in different things like that. But you might be vegan, or you might be just vegetarian, or paleo, or keto, or whatever you are. So again, make it how you like. So we have that. And then we have the monthly meal plan, breakfast budget, and breakdown. So this took me some math, and hopefully it'll get you to understand how to make sure you have enough for your family and everything. So this is the cost. This is days broken down for the item that I have on the list, what I'm purchasing, things like that. So you can customize however you like. But for me, I have 6 days in my meal plan where we have eggs. And for each sitting that we have eggs, I'm going to need about 8. Sky and I and Sean, the hubs, usually do 2 eggs per person. Even Remy and Mason can do 2 each sometimes. So that would actually put us at 10 eggs. And if Colt decided he wanted eggs, that would put us at 11. But I just have it as a general 8. So 6 days times 8 servings per those days would be 48 eggs. Okay, so that is some of my mathing. And that would put me where I could get, on here I said 3 18-carton of eggs from Sam's for $3.63 a piece. That would give me 54 eggs, so I'd only have about 6 left over for a cushion, whether my stepkids came, whether I need them for anything else, or if I needed them for maybe Colt or whatever. Now, I already know I'm going to just rather get 4 cartons. I'd rather have a bigger cushion than 6 eggs, just because Mason's party is at the end of the month. I need eggs for his cake, and I like to have that cushion. So, in other words, I'm going to need 4 cartons of those eggs, and then I'll have plenty left over. Alright, so now we're going to go on to like 11 days of yogurt. So what I did, this is, and all of this, again, is on my website. So this is my broken down bits of what I need. So knowing how many days I'm going to have something, plus how many servings I'm going to need of it, really lets me align with how much I need and break down the cost to like down to a T. So for yogurt, we're going to have 11 days of yogurt. And what I would do is I would normally get the tubs of yogurt and just do it that way. But for storing reasons and everything like that, it's going to be easier to get the kids alone 2 boxes of 32-count Go-Gurts, and they're $6.98 each at Sam's. So I've broken that down, and they get what they need for each day, and it's simple because it's a normal serving. But I probably will, as extra, get the tubs so that if maybe on a day where we have yogurt, strawberries, and granola, that they might want maybe a little bit more yogurt than just a Go-Gurt serving. So I should have some extras in there. Actually, I think I only have like 2 extra. Well, no, I'll have more of that because we got the adult yogurt for Sean and I, and we got 1 of the 24-pack of Activia at Sam's, which is $9.98 each. And that alone would put us at exactly what we need for us. So I go down every single thing like that, and I pre-plan. Now on here I have like Members Mark buttermilk pancake mix. I buy 1 bag, and it's 10 pounds a bag, and it's $5.98. But I have a lot of protein pancake mix that I got from Sam's. I got a big box, so I still have that. And I also have boxes and boxes and boxes of muffin mix. So even though it's on the list for you guys to see, I most likely will not buy the pancake mix because I have plenty. So this is just making a general list of what I need. And if you need it, you can kind of get a really good idea. But also, if I have something on my list between any of the meal plans, I'm not going to repurchase it unless I know I'm running low and I could use the extra. But as far as the pancakes go, I have plenty, and I have plenty of muffin mix boxes. I have like the big boxes. I have probably like 3 or 4 left because I got them on closeout at Sam's for really cheap. So I bought a bunch of boxes. So again, I won't probably be buying that. So that total will be off of my, in budget when I go to buy. But again, this will show you everything that you need to know. So then like Save-A-Lot, Bread won't be included as I can't buy that many in advance, but I'll need close to 5 bags for breakfast alone. And I get the Grissom's White at Save-A-Lot. It's 99 cents. And it's not that bad of bread. I prefer a different brand. But for the kids and stuff and just trying to cut cost somewhere, it's going to be the cheapest. And they have 22 slices per bag, so give it about 20 if you don't eat the heels, the end pieces. So about $7 with tax for bread. And then bananas are normally 44 cents a pound. So I will never really hardly ever get my bananas anywhere else unless I absolutely need them. I will always get them at Sam's. And they come in a pretty good bundle. And that's really cheap compared to a lot of places like Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, or any of the other local stores I have. That is the cheapest down point, like, per pound that I can find. So I intend to spend probably within about maybe 10 bucks for bananas for breakfast for the whole month. So my total, and some of these prices again will change, but my total for breakfast alone is $114.92. So again, take off like the $6 because I'm not going to get pancake mix. So it's going to drop me even lower, and a few other things. But most of everything I need on this list, I do actually need to buy on my grocery run. But, hang on. Mason's trying to sit with me. But all this is on the website. He's trying to sit with me. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Cover his man bits, his boy bits. Yeah. Hi. What are you doing? Oh, thank you. Crazy nappy hair. Come on, go sit down. Okay, so that again is for breakfast only. Right now, I started working last night. I did get the the lunch plan and dinner plan done. So I'm happy with that. I've also been able to get the lunch, everything that I'm going to need for lunch down to a T, written down. And it's weird because the way I do it, it's not just like eggs here and there and here and there. I'm going to need a good bit. And it was going through so many different choices, as well as saying, okay, well, what am I going to need for a turkey sandwich? You know, we usually do lettuce, tomato, bread, cheese, meat. So what I had to do was go through and see how much turkey meat I needed for all our lunch. I had to go down and see how much cheese I would need for everything throughout lunch. Anything that it would need, whether it was sliced or shredded. I went down through everything, like how many salads we would need. We would need 3 days worth of salad, so 3 bags or 3 heads of salad. So my lunch breakdown will look a little chaotic, and I don't know if I'm going to do the lunch breakdown as far as exactly what I need, because it looks chaotic. Like, it looks a mess. I haven't typed any of the lunch or dinner plans up yet to be pretty in my paper, but it will look better for you guys. And and this is the back of lunch, and this is starting dinner, and this is some of dinner. So when I went for dinner, I was like, okay, just for examples, kind of like for lunch, like I have chicken pot pie. So it's a little more complex of the items that I need, and I put chicken pot pie a few times. So I would need pastry puffs or rolled out pastry or something of that sort. I'm going to need 2 packs, and I'm going to have it for 2 different days. Then I need to go down to the base, the soup base, which would be cream of chicken is what I use. So for those 2 days, I'm going to need 4 cans family size each. So I'm going to need 2 family size for one day, 2 for the other. And then I have to get down to, I use canned mixed veggies in them as well. So it's not, again, it's not just cut and dry. It's like eggs, toast, and yogurt. This is a more dimensional meal. And with that being said, the ingredients need to be down to a T on everything that I need to make sure that my budget is accurate and make sure that I have everything for that meal. I don't want to go on blind to say, oh yeah, I need chicken pot pie. And I really could, but then I could be walking out being way over budget or whatever. So keep that in mind, that if you do see the lunch and dinner breakdown and budget, it's going to be a little bit crazy. And you can just kind of dismiss it unless you're going to copy exactly what I do. And some recipes, when I make them, I don't follow recipes. I do them on a whim and I just do them. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really tell you what I do for my chicken pot pie because I just go with it. Like, I'll cook the chicken, I'll put the cream of chicken with the vegetables. Sometimes I'll saute the vegetables and seasoning first, then add them to the soup with the chicken, and then, you know, do the pot pie portion. When I do the pot pie, sometimes I'll line the pan, sometimes I just do it on top. It really depends. So I can't really give you a recipe, and then half the time I don't measure anything, so I just do it. So I'm not that great. Like, don't ask me for certain things. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but I will try. I will try. But yeah. So again, if you see these breakdowns, they're going to look crazy because, like, chicken pot pie is complex compared to just hamburgers and fries. Obviously, buns, hamburgers, fries, lettuce, you know, but that's what my mindset is for breaking this down. So I'm only like to the 19th so far of going down my list to see exactly what I need. And I still have a bunch. But the good thing is when I get to something that says, okay, I need spaghetti, we're having spaghetti and meatballs this day, I know that when I go back through my meal plan, I have like maybe 2 other days. So that means I'm going to need like 6 jars of spaghetti sauce, 3 packs of noodles. I'm going to need 3 packs of ground pork for the meatballs. I'm going to need, you know, 3 things of garlic bread. So when I do that, when I come onto a meal and say, okay, well, you know, I have spaghetti pasta here. So then when I come down here, see, I have spaghetti on the 15th and meatballs with garlic bread. So when I have it here and I come back through and I find it down here somewhere, I won't have to re-add because I went back through already when I hit that one, that okay, I know I have doubles. So then when I get to that point and I get through a lot of these things already, I've already had them on my list. If that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. So like when I get down to say when I get down to the 24th veggie soup, I've already had something else, chicken pot pie, that calls for mixed canned vegetables or mixed vegetables in a can. I already have it written down that I'm going to need 18 cans because as soon as I went to chicken pot pie, which is the first day, the 14th, I knew I would need canned veggies. I went through every other recipe, every other day for dinner to see what else calls for canned veggies. So hopefully that explains it. That now when I come to anything else in my list that contains canned veggies, I don't have to write it down because I've already done it. So once I start going through, it's going to be faster, and I'm going to get this done really fast just because of the fact that some of these ingredients I already have mapped out and put down that I needed X amount for, so I won't have to add it again. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I hope. So these will be up on the site soon. I probably won't be able to work on them today. I've got other things to work on, but if anything, I'll try to get the plans up and then the budget part up another time. I wanted it all together, but I've got so much going on that it's not that easy just to have everything up and going at one time. So I'm just doing it as I go. That way if I do lose anything in that portion of like, I lost my lunch menu, where did it go? I have it on WordPress. I can reprint if I need. Like, it's no big deal. So I'm kind of saving myself because I did that yesterday. I did the breakdown for breakfast. I posted it. But before that I was working on the lunch or the breakfast plan. So I thought I saved the breakfast plan, the meal plan for each day. And then I went over and I did the breakdown to type it out on Word, and I guess it didn't save. So then I'm looking to post and I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to retype the whole everyday meal plan again. I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? So again, once I get it done, it's going up and being posted. So if I lose any of my handwritten stuff, I'll have it somewhere at least. So I will talk to you guys later. This is a long video. Awesome if you stayed here the whole time. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can see everything else that I do, because it's so much. And if you would be so awesome, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this. Was it too long? I just wanted to make sure that I explained my method so that you're not going into a lion's den when you go on my website or you look at this and be like, oh my god. So I wanted to be thorough. So it could have been a 10-minute video, but hopefully you'll fully understand my madness. So I will see you guys later. Bye.